Hi friends out there, it's Rastafy and welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel I make book related videos. So today I'll be reviewing this book, The Mistress of Spices by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni. One notice, I am new to YouTube, so you may not know me. And yes, I'm new to YouTube and I'm extremely sorry about the very bad audio and video quality, but still I'm trying to make sufficient content which would, you know, make you subscribe my channel. Yeah, make you subscribe my channel. Please subscribe my channel, hit the like button, comment, share, and do what other booktubers told you to do. So I'll be reviewing this book, The Mistress of Spices. This book is basically about this woman called Tilottama who lives in Oakland, California, and she's the mistress of spices. Mistress of spices in the sense that in this book the spices hold magic. They are the source of magic in this book. Yes, spices can give you what money can't give. Spices can give you prosperity, beauty, happiness, what all, if you take it in good amounts, if you take it in correct amounts. But if you go and take the spices, if you use the spices in wrong amounts, there's death waiting for you at the door, babe. But then that's in the book. The main character of this book is Raven, the lonely American, of which the summary is all about, and Tilottama, the mistress of spices. I'll read the summary once. Yeah. Tilo, an immigrant from India, runs a spice shop in Oakland, California. While she supplies the ingredients for curries and kormas, she also helps her customers to gain a more precious commodity, whatever they most desire. I told you, spices can give what money cannot. For Tilo is a mistress of spices, a priestess of the secret magical powers of spices. Through those who visit and revisit her shop, she catches glimpses of the life of the local Indian expatriate community. To each, Tilo dispenses wisdom and the appropriate spice for the restoration of sight, the cleansing of evil, the pain of rejection. But when a lonely American ventures into the store, a troubled Tilo cannot find the correct spice, for he arouses in her a forbidden desire. I think you know what the forbidden desire is, which, if she follows, will destroy her magical powers. How cool is that? Spices having magic. If not taken in the correct way, death. Wow, that is quite a good plot. Now, the book is all about spices holding magic, and this woman being the mistress of those spices, giving the others the spices, helping bring prosperity and happiness in their lives. That is what the book is mostly about. And the forbidden desire Tilo follows, and the twist in this book is Tilottama is an old woman. She is an old woman from outside, but from inside she is as young as a newborn baby. Not a newborn baby, a newly blossomed rose flower, like that, not withering, red, beautiful, something like that. She's from the inside, but outside she has the skin of an old woman. She looks like an old woman. Everyone knows that the spice shop she runs in Oakland, California, is run by an old woman, not a young woman, and that's the issue of this extraordinary character. But Raven, Raven senses that the skin that is enveloping her young self is not her. He knows that. Did I say she? Raven is a man, not a woman. Sorry. Raven guesses that the old man, I'm making mistakes in gender. The old woman, she looks from the outside. Tilo is not what she really is. She is a young woman, and Raven senses that, and he starts taking her out and talking to her, touching her, but that's not allowed. When she was a mistress, or yes, when she was progressing, when she was training to become a mistress, there were certain rules she learned that was to be followed if she wanted to become a successful mistress, and that was no falling in love, no desires of your own, never seeing yourself in the mirror, no temptations and what not, never stepping out of the store she runs, and never using the spices for herself, and she does all these things, and she does all these things which were forbidden for mistresses, for usual mistresses, and that shows her courage, because Thilo is a very strong female character, and I am quite of a feminist. I love strong characters, and Thilo is one of that. That is what made me love this book. Wow, it was such a good hell of a read. And the writing style, talking about the writing style of the book, it looks like you are reading a poem rather than reading a novel. The lines are so rhythmic, like water. They are flowing just like this and like this and like this, just flowing on. You keep turning the pages, you never know when the book's coming to an end. It's like a poet who wrote the book in form of a novel, but the lines still belong to the poem, rhyming. I am showing you, I'm reading one of those, so you can understand how the writing style of the book is. Page number 35. Let me tell you about the chilies. The dry chili, longa, is the most potent of spices. In its blister red skin, the most beautiful. Its other name is danger. The chili sings in the voice of a hawk, circling sun-bleached hills when nothing grows. I, Lonka, was born of Agni, god of fire. I dripped from his fingertips to bring taste to this planet Earth. Yeah, if you don't know who Agni is the god of fire in Hinduism. Lonka is chili, how it is told in Bengali. I am a Bengali, so I know that. Jokes apart. Lonka, I think I am most in love with you. How cool is that? The chili grows in the very center of the island, in the core of a sleeping volcano. Until we reach the third level of apprenticeship, we are not allowed to approach it. Now here, apprenticeship, I told you that before becoming a mistress, all the people, all not the people, all the girls who are, who have the desire of becoming mistress, they need to go through a training. That is what apprenticeship means here. Chili, spice red of Thursday, which is the day of reckoning, day which invites us to pick up the sack of our existence and shake it inside out. Day of suicide, day of murder. Wow, that's good. Lonka, I roll your name over my tongue, taste the enticing sting of it. So many times the old one has warned us against your powers. Lonka's powers! I told you that the spice is hot magic. You did not believe. What can I do? Jokes apart. Daughters use it only as a last remedy. It is easy to start a flame, but to put it out? That is why I hold on Lonka, whose name the 10-headed Ravana took for the enchanted kingdom. City of 1,000,000 jewels turned to ash at last. Though more than once I have been tempted. As when Jagjit comes to the store. Now Jagjit is a character in the story. You will come to know when you read this. It's not a spoiler sorts. In the inner room of the store, on the topmost shelf, sits a sealed jar filled with red fingers of light. Now red fingers don't mean this fingers. It's the chili which looks like a finger. Red fingers of light. One day I will open it and the chilies will flicker to the ground and blaze. Lonka, fire child, cleanser of evil, for when there is no other way. Did you hear that? Now you have come to believe, now I am sure you will believe that this book is sort of a poem in the form of a novel. So, now coming to the topic of recommendations, I recommend this for middle grade readers. Middle grade readers are those people who are into reading for a while, but not for, a very long time. Like, they are not beginners, they are not avid readers, they lie in the between. So I recommend these for those middle grade readers, but there is no, compulsion of that only middle grade readers can read this. Anyone can read this, obviously above 13 years, because this book really contains some, you know what. So the book. This book has won my heart. I am rating it a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. So yeah, this is all about the book I have read, reviewed, and there is no spelling mistake, no grammatical error. You think that you are the most erotic person in the world after you read this. You will really think that yes, I want to read this book once I've done my exams. Exams. Hey, lockdown is going on. How exams? I have gone mad, man. Because this is my first video, I'm very afraid. So as I told, this book is as poetic, the writing style is awesome, and it's 315 pages tall. It's 315 pages thick, so you can go for this in the mood of a quick read. So yeah, that's all about this book, this amazing, I love the book. Yeah, I love this book, I love this book. So yeah, this was my review about The Mistress of Spices. I know many will hit the dislike button on the thing below, so I think that please, if you want to do a favor to me, please hit the like button and subscribe and bring the bell button to your fingertips so that you don't miss any other video update from me. So that was all for today. Bye.